All right. Yeah, here we go. This is my very first YouTube live, and I'm doing it through Google Hangout so that I can share my screen with you, because I'm going to share my screen with you. Just because this is my first YouTube live doesn't mean I'm new to live video. I've done many Facebook lives, but I'm finding that Facebook just isn't where it's at. This is where it's at. YouTube is where it's at. So I'm going to start doing all of my live videos right here on YouTube, and I'm going to be sharing some very freaking amazing marketing and business strategy techniques with you that I have in my book. Let me find my book over here. Show you here we go. There we go. Copy of my book, No BS Business Breakthroughs, and eight of hundreds of techniques. These are some of the top techniques that I use with business owners and with businesses. 8 of the top techniques that I use, but there's hundreds of techniques. And I'm going to share one with you today because, look, marketing is important, but the problem with marketing is people just aren't listening. There's email marketing, there's all the different types of internet marketing, Facebook, LinkedIn, pay-per-click on all of the above, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, you name it. But there's so much stuff out there. I mean, how much of it do you pay attention to? Exactly. So, just think about that when you're sending stuff out to your current customers, potential customers, those that have been kind of checking you out a little bit. But marketing is good. Marketing is super important, and getting leads are important. I see so many people out there, so many gurus saying, I'll triple multiply your leads and so on and so forth. And I do too. But here's the thing, converting those leads, that's where the money's at. Converting those leads is where you're going to be able to actually connect with your potential customer, with your ideal customer, and provide them the service that you want to provide them, and then get duly compensated for that, right? And the cheaper it costs you to do that marketing, to get in front of your customer, the more money you're going to make, and you're going to be able to offer them more value because you're making more money. You're not spending all your money on marketing. So I'm not telling you to stop marketing. What I'm telling you is I'm going to help you enhance your marketing. Actually get in the minds of your clients, have the conversation that they're having in their mind at the time that they're having that conversation. I'm going to show you how to interrupt what's going on in their life and what's going on in their business. And I'm going to show you how to basically share with them the information that they want to hear and then make them a customer. You're going to be able to educate them, and then you're going to be able to give them the offer. But today, what I'm specifically going to be sharing with you is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share with you week 2 of my 52-week video series. And this is where so many people have to start. This is where you have to start for your business in order for anything you do from this point on. For marketing, rather, you're going to be standing in an elevator or at a barbecue and somebody says, hey, what do you do? What are you going to tell them? If you're a real estate agent, are you just going to say, I'm a real estate agent? That's what most do. If you're a plumber, are you going to say, hey, I'm a plumber? That's what most people do. That's what most plumbers do. A chiropractor, dentist, so on and so forth. You do so much more than that. You are not just a chiropractor. You enhance lives through, improving their health. You're not just a plumber. You're that guy that comes in the middle of the night or on a weekend who unclogs somebody's plumbing or helps install their AC or whatever the case may be. You're enhancing their life. So I can help you, and I've got template after template. I'll show you right after this very briefly, all the templates that I have for all the different industries already done for you. All you have to do is take it and cater it to your business wherever you're at in the United States or Canada is primarily where this works at, other nations as well. But so let me just get right into it. I'm going to share my screen real quick, and I'm going to show you a few things. Let me get my glasses on here so I can see. And I will share the entire screen. And over here is what I'm going to be talking to you about. So this is where I'm getting this from. This is an e-learning platform. And this e-learning platform, it is, we'll get into how you get access to this later. But the bottom line is this. Once you get access to this e-learning platform, you can go to the dashboard over here and you can start your audit. So you can audit your own personal business by answering these questions, and then go ahead and submit down here where it says analyze. You click on analyze, and it will print you out a roadmap so that you don't get confused with all of the just millions of dollars of templates and information that we have in here. But also, when you get into the learning platform, you're going to get a video a week for 52 weeks. So here's video 1, how to make the e-learning marketing system work for your business, an introduction. And then the first e-class is how to create your vision for your vision statement. And I'm going to help you personally. I like a vision statement, but I prefer a vision story. So I will personally help you with that. And then video 2 is what we're going to be talking about today. Create your market dominating position, part 1. And then also that week 2, you'll get how to live and breathe the 5-part formula, which I'm going to be getting into the 5-part formula here in the next couple of weeks. This is going to blow your mind, and very few people work this when they do their marketing. Look, you are awesome at what you do, whatever business it is that you're in, whether you're a chiropractor, dentist, contractor of some sort, HVAC, I mean, you name it. You are excellent at what you do. But unfortunately, in my conversations with all the business owners I've had conversations with, few of them, very few of them, actually know how to market, and few of them know business strategies that will help them increase their revenue and increase their profits, lower their costs, be able to connect with their customer much better, be able to serve their customer much better, and convert more leads much quicker and get their marketing done much cheaper. Very few business owners know how to do that. That's where I come in. That's why it's important for you to bring somebody like myself on who has access to these type of resources and that knows this stuff and can share this with you and actually help you, not just you, but your team build your business and be able to add much greater value to your customers. So let's get into this. I just clicked on this right here. So that's basically what comes up right here. Actually, I'll click on this. I'll show you what happens. By the way, you'll get each one of these videos each week. And if you look down here, I purposely did this. These are faded out, meaning I haven't gotten to week 47 yet. And in fact, I haven't even gotten to the E-class of week 46 yet, because these are in order. If you follow these over 52 weeks, you will greatly increase the revenue of your business and have a much stronger foundation for your business. So by clicking, but as you get the emails, you have the opportunity to go back into this area here and find the business that you're looking for, or find the strategy that you're looking for that you want to go back to. You don't have to go look for the email. You can just come in here and find it here. So we're going to go back over here. And this whole process is how to build a multi-million-dollar business if you're not there already. If you're already at millions or multi-millions, then this is going to double and triple your revenues and double your profits for sure. So here's what will happen is you'll get this video. You'll be able to watch the video. You'll download the workbook, and you'll be able to download the audio as well, so you can listen to this over and over again on your phone or however you want to listen to the audio. And the video is very informative. It just gets started. 35 minutes, and then you'll be able to go through the workbook. The workbook I already have open up right here, because I'm just going to go over a few key points here with you today, because I like to keep these videos fairly short. I don't like to go on and on and on. As you've seen, the length of this video is not very long. So what we're talking about here today is creating your market dominating position. Excuse me. And this involves 5 steps. The first step is to determine your strategy position in your market. What specifically do you serve? Who do you serve, and how do you serve them? And by the way, each one of these workbooks also has a space down here where you can place your notes, and you can save this on your computer, on your desktop, so that you have this for future reference. But to give you an idea, Domino's strategy position was fast hot pizza and for hungry college kids. That was their market. They recognized that there were these kids in college, some of them, quite frankly, drinking, doing their little partying, especially on the weekend, maybe smoking some of the funny cigarettes back in the day, and they still do, getting the munchies, getting kind of hungry. Not that I'm condoning that, but that's the fact. And they just realized this, so they put up all of these tiny little stores around college campuses so that they could deliver quickly. And that was what they did. Step number 2 is determine your primary market dominating position. This is where I have template. I'm going to show you all these templates. You're just going to blow your mind. But this is the most dominating advantage that separates you from your competitors. Let me go over here and show you something that we did with a child psychologist. So this child psychologist, for instance, this was his original website, which I revamped for him, or the team did. But he specialized in 9 different areas here: emotionally disturbed children, behavioral problems, bullying, teen pregnancy, right? Teenage rebellion. Now, he's trying to be all things to all people, which is dangerous when you're spending money on marketing. Because if I'm a parent and I have an emotionally disturbed child, and I'm searching on Google for an emotionally disturbed child, and I see all this, and then I see down here that he's got, tons of resources and millions of pages of articles, I don't want to get into all that. So what we did was we taught him how to just focus in on one area, which was the emotionally disturbed children. And he could build one of these squeeze pages for each one of those 9 areas. That's what I'm talking about specializing in one area. Now, your business might do multiple things. So if you're a plumber, for instance, you might be an expert in putting in AC units, because there's plumbing involved with that a little bit. And then if there's other things that you do as plumbing, what you install, putting in hot tubs, putting in pools, different specialties. You got to be able to, if you do all of those things, when you do your marketing, you want to do your marketing specialized on one particular area. Because when your client goes and searches online for a plumber to help me put in my pool, or to put in as a landscaper to help me put in my hardscape, or put in my sprinkler system, then I'm going to need to know that that's what you do and that's what you specialize in, right? So the step number 3 is determine your supporting business model. So for instance, with the Domino's model we talked about earlier, Domino's had to go out and figure out, okay, that's our market, these college kids, and we're going to be hiring college kids most likely. And we're going to need additional drivers, but we want them to be close to where they're going to be ordering from so that we can get there in 30 minutes. Now, obviously, they don't do that anymore. I guess they have some lawsuits and stuff like that. But we're going to stick with that business model. What they do is they put these little tiny satellite stores all over the place so that they could get in closer. The same thing is true when I was an EMT, for instance, and I worked for an ambulance company. These ambulances, what they do is these companies basically get the data of where accidents occur and at what time of day. And it's just like clockwork almost. It's like clockwork around town where these accidents are going to happen. So we would pre-stage ambulances. One would be parked in the McDonald's parking lot. Another would be parked across town in a Walmart parking lot. Another one would be parked in some other area, because we want to be able to get there quickly. And because you got that golden hour. So that was part of the business strategy, was we want to get to the patient to the scene of the accident as quickly as possible, and then get to the closest hospital. So the data was done, and we strategically placed all of those vehicles in certain areas. And guys, listen, I could go on and on about these strategies, but I just want to give you an idea of what we are working with here, and then show you some more tools that I have available for you. Step number 4, determine your secondary market dominating position, because just like with the child psychologist, he has 9 market dominating positions here. We asked him specifically, of these 9, which ones do you tend to see most often? And it was disturbed children. We said, well, which ones do you tend to see the second most often, right after that one? He said, well, the one behind that one is handling peer pressure. Okay, so we're going to do some marketing systems for those specifically. We may get to the others later. We'll try them out, see how they work, but you want at least 2 market dominating positions that you can put into your marketing. Step number 5, create your market dominating position statement or elevator pitch. I like to call it a barbecue pitch, because most of us aren't standing in an elevator during the day. Many of us are on the weekend at the ball game, down the street next to our neighbor's barbecue, watching the game or something like that. You meet somebody new that say, hey, what do you do? And you don't want to just say, I'm a chiropractor. No. For instance, if somebody asks me what I do, my barbecue pitch is I can show any business owner how to triple their current number of leads, double their sales, and increase profits by $30,000 to $50,000 or more without spending one more cent on marketing or advertising. And I do this in 45 minutes or less. And they're like, what the hell? How do you do that? That's the 10-second brief. And then I get into the 30 and 60-second pitch. So this goes on and on, this particular workbook, and it coincides word for word with the video. How to separate from the competition. There's different categories it goes into. And I mean, it just really goes on and on. I would love to go through all this with you, but I just don't want to, take up your time right now. I will get back with you and we'll share some more information. But what I want to do right now is I already showed you where, how this all works. In the link in the description, there is a guided tour. You'll be able to get into the guided tour. It'll take you to this page. Just put your name and email address in there. That's it. You'll start getting a few emails from my system. It'll share some very valuable content with you. I don't waste your time ever. And you'll be able to watch this video. And then you can come down and decide if you want to work with me. Just get in contact with me if you want more information on that. See what else I have over here. The e-learning platform. And that's basically it. What I want to show you real quick in here is how, for instance, with say we want to get more leads. I'm just going to show you some of the templates that I'm talking about in here. Get more leads, and there's all these different fundamentals, strategies we use to generate leads, but I'll go down to resources we use to generate leads using our done-for-you competition crushing marketing. And we have an ad library. We have an elevator pitch library. We have an email library with email templates already for all these different industries. How to create scripts. So let's say, for instance, let's go to the elevator pitch library and look at all these different industries that I already have templates for all these different industries. Look, any of them look familiar? HVAC, work a lot with HVAC companies, and mortgage broker, plumber, real estate agent, you name it, right? So then if I go back here to and say we go to the ad library, same thing, all these different industries. Let's say, for instance, I want to look at a bathroom contractor. Once you get your elevator pitch and once you get your market dominating position, then you can come through here and you can use these templates, and these are printful ads, for instance, a full page, ads for a half page. Here we got print ads for quarter pages, new mover marketing, mailers that you can send out, in these postcards that you get in the mail. I have a strategy specifically for that, how you can get this done and not use any of your marketing funds by sending out mailers and other drip campaigns and brochures, flyers. All this stuff is, look at this stuff. And by the way, these are proven templates that we've already know that work in many areas within the United States and Canada. And all you have to do is change some of your logos, have a print shop print these out for you, and I'll show you the techniques to get through there. Got your business cards, because you have to have your elevator pitch, or at least your market dominating position, on your business cards. And by the way, for instance, if you're a real estate agent, you're a buyer's agent and you're a seller's agent. Many are. If you just specialize in one or the other, that's great. But if you're both, like many real estate agents are, then you should have a business card for a buyer's agent and a business card for sellers. All right, because you're going to talk to them differently, and you got to know when to hand those off, and you got to know how to do your marketing. All right, so this is just an example. I can go through here over and over and over again, and over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing many more of these videos, as I said, and I'm going to be sharing some of this stuff with you. And if you want to get access to this yourself, then get in touch with me, get a hold of me, because I can give you access to this. We are going to talk about that. If you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, I'm very limited on my one-on-one coaching, but I can give you full access to the e-learning platform and work with you in a group setting, or you can do a DIY. If you're a do-it-yourself type of person, all of the tools and everything that you want are in here, and I can just walk you through it. I'll be available for you via chat in a member site. Other than that, we can work together and in a group setting or a one-on-one. All right, so I'm going to unshare my screen over here, see if I can do that. I don't know. Let's see here. Stop sharing. There we go. All right, so this seems to be working out pretty good. I'm digging it, and I'm really enjoying the fact that I can do YouTube live. I hope you got something out of that. If you did get something out of this YouTube live video, then share it. Make some comments below if you have any comments whatsoever. Share the comments. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it, because my ultimate goal is to help you grow your business so that you can be more profitable in your community, add more value to your community, grow, and live an amazing lifestyle, live your best life like I have the privilege of living. So I hope that's been beneficial to you. I'm Wally Carmichael. I'm your business and marketing strategist. By the way, I'm also the founder and host of the Men of Abundance podcast. Go check that out as well if you're into podcasts. All right, take care.